Well, wouldn't you know it, I of course made a little oopsie. So, let me catch you up. Right after the end of the last video, I ended up biting the big one, and I was sent all the way back to spawn, so I had to run all the way back to get the cobblestone that I dropped. I figured I already had a pretty good spot going, so I decided to dig out a pretty epic base. I made some chest rooms, a place for all my furnaces, and a new bedroom. After I got bored of staring at stone for 4 hours and digging with a stone pick, I decided to make a trip to go get some iron, since I blew the last little bit I had on a stupid chest plate. A lot of good that did me. Turns out there's a big hole in the ground near my base, so I went up to check it out. The entrance was pretty awesome, leading down this natural staircase. When I finally got to the bottom, I saw a huge iron deposit, along with a good amount of coal as well. In total, this cave system got me about a half stack of iron. So I wasted no time and started building a cool entrance for my knockoff Helm's Deep set. And man, it was starting to look pretty awesome. I mean, just look at these little leaves I added. Oh, so awesome. Anyways, after that, I felt that it was necessary to build a wheat farm, since I was starving to death all the time. I just didn't have it in me to murder all the local wildlife. I mean, look at this little fella. So adorable. So I went full lawnmower man on the front yard, leaving no survivors.
None, I tell ya.
Anyways, I dug out this little spot to make a farm. But I forgot the whole water situation. Luckily, I had plenty of iron to make a bucket. And I started to make the long trek to the river. And I did this about 3 times. But now I have this infinite water source. That helps out a ton, especially since I want to make this operation quite a bit larger in the future. Since I didn't have any bone meal to accelerate the growing process, I decided to start a chicken farm. This was pretty easy since I had a surplus of seeds from the farm. Made a little pen with the fences I got from the tree farm. Oh yeah, I planted quite a few trees. It took me a couple of days to get all this built, and by then I had some wheat grown and ready to harvest. I wasted no time and started to get some sheep and cows brought over to the farm. I have never in almost 10 years of playing this game built a cake, and I intend to do that. Eventually. At this point, I felt like I had done enough on the homestead, and I had added a new circle room that I wanted to connect into some more farms. But for now, it was time to go on a journey to the center of the earth. I made my way down to the lower levels of the fortress, and started mining my way down. Minutes turned into hours, hours turned into days, you get the idea. With still no sign of ore. But that's when I hit a pocket in the earth. I looked both ways in the cave as it trailed off into the deep void of nothingness. But like an old wizard, I followed my nose and took the first left I found under the stairs. The cave went further and further down, getting smaller and smaller. I had to dig some sections out just to squeeze my way through. Finally, I made it down to the deep slate level. This is where it got pretty wild. It was incredibly steep, and one misstep would have meant certain death. And that's when I saw it, a bright blue shimmer in the darkness. I found it. Diamonds. After collecting them, I pushed deeper into the depths in search of more diamonds. I believe I made it out with about 13 in total. Not bad for a quick cave exploration. I also didn't explore all of it, so I'll be taking another trip back down. But for now, I had a new goal. It was time to build a nether portal. I had a lava pool above the keep in the mountainside, so I brought up a bucket of water and made some obsidian. This worked out great since I had some diamonds to craft a diamond a diamond pick. So I spent the next 6 days of my life mining obsidian. The big circle room I built had entrances that were only 3 blocks wide. This would have meant that the portal would have been offset, and I'm not about that life. So, thank goodness Minecraft allows bigger portals. I did forget to build some gold armor though, and I was almost sacrificed by the piglins. So that was my tale of the playthrough so far. If you want to make fun of me, do so in the comments below. Bye.